In this video, I'm going to show you how I easily beat the Divine Beast Dancing Lion using an OP weapon from the base game. I'll also show what talismans and equipment I used at the end to show how I maximise my damage. Now the first thing I do is use the summon outside the boss room and use the mix physick. Then when entering the boss room, I immediately summon the mimic and heal. Next, I just get the hell out of the way of the damn beast until his attention moves on to the summons. I also wore the heaviest armour my equipment load allowed because it's an easy strategy and this allowed me and mimic to take multiple hits and not die. From here, the aim is to use the unique skill of the Death's Poker weapon, the Ghost Flame Ignition. I like to get behind the boss and use it while he's distracted by the summons, because the flame does constant damage if you use it on his body. I immediately follow it up with a light attack as it sets the floor on fire underneath the boss, as well as hits him physically with the weapon if I'm close. But for half the time, I like to keep a safe distance and hide behind my summons and use the skill to set his path on fire to burn him from distance. I am quite aggressive, so if I see an opportunity where he does a big single attack and misses, I'll use the skill on his face and then run away and heal. But the ultimate goal is to get him staggered, because once he is, I'm going to spam the skill while he's not moving and hopefully Mimic will do the same thing. This will be the point where I can drain majority of his health and finish him off, so you want to be close to him when he's staggered to not miss this opportunity. The lightning phase is the most annoying, so I stay as far away as I can until he changes phases, but I'm completely okay with getting hit using this method because I know I can survive due to the heavy armour and I don't even have a high amount of HP as it is. So if he does give me an opportunity to use the skill, I still take the risk and attack him because I'm confident I can survive, but otherwise I would just stay away from him. I only really needed one flask to recover my MP, so every other flask can be allocated to HP if needed. The Death's Poker scales mostly with dex and strength, but the weapon skill is a magic skill, and so putting points in intelligence somehow worked out better when I tested it, and I mostly level up intelligence and dex, so I get really good damage out of it. Now this is the point where he's about to get staggered, so this is the moment where I spam the skill as much as possible and watch his HP drain away. If afterwards he doesn't die, you can just back away and let the summons finish him off. For this temporary build, I use the Death's Poker at level 9. I'm using the Bull Goat's armor purely just because it's the strongest armor in my inventory that I could use without being overloaded. The talismans I'm using are the Shard of Alexander to increase the weapon skill, the Ritual Sword talisman to increase my power when HP is at max, the Bolt Drake talisman +2 so I and Mimic can power through the lightning attacks, and the Axe talisman for charge attacks, though I would probably switch this out for the Magic Scorpion charm to increase the magic damage. And finally, I would use these two cracked tears in my mix physick to boost magic damage and to break the boss's stance quicker for that crucial damage moment. There's easier ways to beat him like using Scarlet Rock, but I love this weapon and it's still easy enough to beat him with it.